Hello, hello. I pushed the button early. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are we all good? It wasn't the same, for some reason it had the weekend project picture. And even though I know it had Seaside before, I must have hit something here and screwed it all up. So. Funny that, eh? So, hello, hello. What's going on? Hello, welcome, welcome. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Colleen. Hello, Craft a Simple Life. Hello, Paula. Hello, Suburban Hillbilly. Hello, hello. Hello, Quilting in the Country. Hello, Katie Lee. Or Katie, sorry, Katie Crafts. There we go. Hello, hello. Hello, Pat Ada. Hello, Rhonda Fry Hoover. Very nice. From Oklahoma. Well, welcome from Oklahoma. Welcome, welcome. I feel like I gotta sing a bit of the song, but I'll try not to. Hello, Linda Lindsay. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Crystal Lewis. Good morning, everyone, she says. And Elizabeth. Hello. Helvy. Helvy. I'm guessing on that one. So, you sees me's good. Can you hears me's? Hello, well, welcome, welcome. Hello, April. Big hugs to you. Hello, Heather. Big hugs, big hugs. Checking. I'm stitching in the car while the bird's flying about while waiting for my aunt. She's being released from PT and back to driving after knee replacements. Oh, very nice, very nice. Physiotherapy. Okay, for PT, I was like, wait a second, what are, those could stand for lots of things. Hello, welcome. Hello, Brenda, welcome. Hello, Charlotte. Hello, Teresa. Oh, who's not feeling very well? Oh, hopefully somebody was, I woke up just in time to watch. There you go, Pat. There you go. Just in time for the party. Hello, Pamela Mitchell. Hello, Susan. On my end, it keeps buffering. Really? Anybody else having issues? Hello, Miss Allison. Good morning, good morning. She's up early. She's up with the birds. Hello, Miss Colleen. Welcome, welcome. I think I said that already, but just wanted to make sure. Don't want to leave anybody off. She's not buffering. Okay, alrighty. Maybe just do a refresh there, Crystal. Maybe a refresh and make sure the little clog wheel at the bottom, that'll be that corner of your screen, is at like optimal streaming. I think we stream in 1080, but do our videos in 4K or do our videos in 1080 and stream in 4K? I don't know. One of them. We do something because we got fiber. So it would never be on our end unless somebody cut the fiber line, let me tell you. Hello, Amelia. Good morning. Good morning. Did I made a bumblebee pin cushion, but I think it looks more like a sandwich. What do you think? Like a big cookie sandwich. I think that's what. Hold on, we'll go overhead. There we go. It was fun to make. Let's just put it that way. So that was the end of Pop's challenge on Saturday. I think it looks more like, I think Pat Rem said it, lemon and chocolate donuts, and I'm like, it kind of does look like lemon and chocolate donuts. Well, we'll take it. We'll take it. No issues here? Okay, thank you, Teresa. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It is Canada Day on Friday, and also Pop and I's wedding anniversary. And we're also going to stream that day, too. So 1 p.m. Eastern. Come check us out. Yeah. So what we're doing today, is we're going to continue to work on the Seaside Blues. Should be in the description below, I hope. And it is a free pattern, okay? We got a couple of the anchors done last week, and then that was about it. And this is where I am this week. Hello, Jill. Good morning from Australia. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, so, but I did notice I made a boo-boo. Thank you for the happy anniversary wishes. I really appreciate that. Thank you. 27 years for Pop and I. One of my dudes, hold on. It is in the description. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Pop. Appreciate that. Okay. So one of these dudes. I started off with this guy in the center, and unfortunately he should be 2 rows up, not just 1 row up, but I didn't realize that until I'd already went to go do this one. So instead of ripping this guy out or doing this one at the 1, I decided to do them alternately. So this will be up, that'll be the proper one, and this will be down one. This will be the proper one, this will be down one. And it'll be just kind of like a little, just a tiny little variation, so it might look like they're swimming. I don't know. That's the thought. So That's how I'm correcting my boo-boo. And boo-boos happen, and it's okay. What you doing up so early in the morning there, Jill? Not that I'm complaining. We have quite a few Australian fans, and they do set their alarm clocks to us, so, and I appreciate that. I really do. Good idea. Well, I didn't want to rip it out. There's no point in ripping it out. It was still a good seahorse. It's not like I made that much of boo-boo. It was just the one little thing, and I think it looks okay. I mean, I don't know. It's all right to me. It's all right by me. There we go. And exactly, it makes it unique, right? And I don't want to undo the work I already did. I mean, like I was also stoked because I'd already done this, and I'm like, oh darn it, learn to count. It's counted cross stitch, dork. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, Miss Allison. I got your stack of quilts all ready to rock. I just got to find a box. I'm going to mail it out first thing tomorrow morning. She's got a beautiful stack of quilts here. Not a boo-boo, just a design element. There you go. Yeah, it puts my own personality into it. Exactly. And I'm going to add beads. I'm going to add beads to some of this just because I think it'll look really pretty. So, and I got some pretty beads that were gifted, so, and I like to use them. Woohoo! She'd be so happy. Put the binding on 3 quilts. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let the cross stitch don't sleep. Hold on. It's that cross stitch. Don't sleep from having cancer. I'll sleep in 3 hours. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry for cancer. Beads are always a good addition. Well, I think it'll add that little sparkle there, Kelly. She's up early too. You ladies on the West Coast. Well, cheers to you. It's like lunchtime for me, but cheers to you. Hold on, let me go over. Just tea in my cup. Earl Grey with a little bit of milk and a little bit of sugar. Cheers, Roni. To you. From us. To me. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, Carissa. You sneaking in there? You sneaking in there, Carissa? I see you. I see you sneaking in there. Good morning. Thank you. I did butter at that a little bit. I'm not sure if it was Wednesday morning or something. Anyways, try to get some of it done. I crocheted and used a loom for knitting. Do you crochet? I do crochet and knit. In fact, I have knitted Miss Allison custom whatever stitch I felt like stitching scarf because I was in the mood and it was making me happy just changing stitches whenever I did it, and I was making it just for her. So I knitted Miss Allison's scarf. She can tell you whether I'm a good knitter or not. With crocheting, I've done lots of crocheting things. I've done animals and bags and totes and quilts and stuff like that, and knitted quilts or blankets, sorry, whatever. So yeah, I don't know, I like it all. I like all kind of crafts I can do with my hands, right? I just don't paint. I'm not a painter. I'm not a very good painter. I can't even paint a wall. Well, I can, but it's not very pretty. Just put it that way. Well, I'm glad you love your scarf there, Miss Allison. I had fun making it. I was like, oh, I'm going to do some here, and then I'm going to do something different there, and then I just had fun. I literally just had fun making it, knowing that no matter what it looked like, Allison would love it, and it would be unique. There's not another one out there. And it was a nice, pretty yarn, too, that I thought would complement her with her bright eyes. So it was like, I don't know, almost like a pumpkin-y, rusty kind of color. It looked really pretty. Hello, Lori. What's going on? Hello, Tisha. Hello. Up. How do you keep your mojo from keep quilting? I lost mine. I just don't seem to want to do it. Now, you don't have to always quilt, right? You don't have to. You know, you can take breaks and do other things. That's why, you know, places I've lived where it wasn't easy for me to quilt, I cross-stitched and knitted and crocheted. So 6:30 and can go back to sleep. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Well, happy birthday, Susie. The next day, 6 days, getting some laundry and cross stitch done. There you go. Get it all done off the list first. There you go. My sister was supposed to go in for, yeah, I'll go. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that, Sylvia. The chat went by too fast. I'm so sorry. I'm at home over an hour early from work. Our whole system computer program shut down. Can't even email at work. I had nothing to do with it, but we can probably put Sass on that blame level because she causes chaos whether she's here or not. So let's just blame that on Sassalette because she's fine with that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Well, I'm sorry. Whatever news was a bummer, and I'm sorry about that, Sylvia. Sylvia's fed up. Okay, well, I got you. I'm sending you big hugs because you can use it. True LL. Christmas ornaments, right? Very nice, very nice. What kind of Christmas ornaments? Yeah, you don't always have to quilt. You know, and there's many times I've lost my mojo to quilt, or so that's why I'll do smaller projects like zipper pouches, bags, wallets, little wall hangings. Maybe take on that more of a personal artistic-y touch to something, like take something that I'm in no rush to finish. So, but it's going to take me a long time to do because either I'm hand doing it or, you know, it's a lot of complicated applique or something like that or whatever, you know, and just keep going. I mean, if you've seen me work on the peacock feather project, you know, over the last year of me working on it, it's gotten frustrating. And it's not that I don't want to do it. I really do. But it's a lot. It's 48 pieces per feather, and that they're only this big, right? And then, but once it's done, I'm going to be so happy I did it, and I continued with it, and that's why they call it works in progress. Nothing ever happens overnight, right? So it's not like, you know, instant magico and it's there, right? But we gotta pursue it. No, it's not. It is actually an applique, and that's from. I used to be a moderator of her channel a long time ago, but Angela, she's from Texas. Yeah, we actually did that as a birthday stream. She came up to celebrate my birthday in 18, 17. I'm not sure if it was 17 or 18. So, oh yeah, no, I will. I will definitely continue on with it. And it's just, it's like when you kind of bit off a little bit more than you could chew, and you're just like, oh boy. So I put it away. I put it away for 2 months, and I shouldn't have. I should have just said, listen, just do one a week. Just do one a week. And even if I just did 1 week out of 75 blocks, really, I could have been done by now, right? Or pretty close to being done by now. But I have half of my oranges done. I've got all my reds, half my oranges, and then I have 3 of the other colors done, just kind of like little tester bits, right? So I'm closer than I was before. So, and that to me is a small victory, and I will cheers to that. Do you give your things away or make for friends? A bit of both, and we give away a lot of stuff on away to the people, you know, you guys. You know, that's without you guys, I wouldn't be here. I'd be talking to myself, and that's no fun. So, Disney cross stitch. Well, that's it, Tracy. You got all the princesses. Well, the 6 main hot, new, fresh of the century back then. Princesses. Hello, Miss Janine. That's okay. No problem. I think doing any type of craft is fun to see to come together, and the bonus is reaction to the ones you give it to, or you know, you're surprised when you keep something for yourself. I mean, I've tried decoupage, I've tried plastic canvas. I did lots of plastic canvas when Marcus was little, because I made him all the letters of the alphabet twice or 3 times. I think I did 3 times. I did 3 so we could spell things on the fridge, you know, full words and sentences and stuff. And then the numbers, I think I did those twice, so we could do times of the day and such. And then I did little critters that were just, I magnetized to put them on the fridge and then the stove and stuff, so he had things to play with, move around, you know. And then I blocks, and then he has a crafted plastic canvas train set that his great grandma, because it would have been Pop's grandma, made for Marcus. So, and we still have that. He kind of squished one end and some of the plastic broke, but that's when I put it away. I'm like, okay, you're getting too big for this. It's, you know, you want to play with it and you can't. That's not really a play toy. So I didn't want him to wreck it because it was so beautifully done, right? So, oh, thanks, Sylvia. I appreciate that. Big thumbs up. And I'm sending you a hug. I'm sending you a hug. I don't know about that. I can get some good advice when talking to myself. I used to, but I didn't like the yarn. The yarn gave me rashes. It gave me rashes. So. We're talking about what was the question? Oh, it's a scroll frame. Yep. This is like 20 some odd years old. I'm 20. I'm probably 22 years old because I'm thinking Munchkin was probably about two or well, I'd say 3 or 4 when we got it. So. Hello, Taya. It's good to see you too. You survived Walmart. Woot! I order online and then go pick up happily. But I did scoot to the grocery store yesterday because we had no milk, we had no bread. And I did pick up some bananas. What was I going to do? Oh, I moved the little switcher over to the other side so it wouldn't block Sophie if she's on the couch. So, can still get. Oh yeah, I'd say definitely go for the wood one though. I wouldn't buy anything plastic if you can avoid it. So that's how far I come. I had the two anchors done last week, and then this is what I've done throughout the week. I did notice I didn't put my tiny little spots on the side of the anchors. I don't really think it needs it, but whatever. I can see you can make it your own. All right, we're going 2 up here. No, wrong spot. Yeah, definitely would one if you certainly can. There's a framing set that Munchkin and Pop built me quite a few years ago. I'd like to be able to get that set up in here somewhere, and then we can maybe sit there, move the chair over, and have a little side table or something, and then can you work on that for nice big projects, like big landscapes or something. What's the thing called you're doing your project on? Scroll frame. Or a canvas. Sorry, a canvas. Cross stitch canvas. What are the other names? Is there any other names? I have one of those plastic snap frames, but they don't hold. No, they don't. That's why I say don't get for the plastic. They're kind of cute. They kind of look like you got mohawks, though, don't they? Or is that just me? 8 o'clock. Thank you. I knew there was another word. Thank you, Tracy. I really like my scroll frame quilting in the country. I really like it. Thank you, Lynn. I'm designing 2 quilts at this time. One for my husband. It's going to be a memory quilt. Got some of his grandfather's shirts. Oh, so I am putting them into it. Oh, very nice. I'm working on my grandson's. You should probably put a little bit of that your husband's grandfather's shirts in your son's quilt, and then you've got some serious connection going on there. But that would just be me. But I won't be a grandma, so that's okay. It's actually it's not bad here today. It rained yesterday. Rained last night. Actually, no, it wasn't too bad yesterday. It rained last night. It's supposed to rain this afternoon. It's supposed to start at 1, which should be like in the next 40 minutes. And then it's not supposed to be too bad, but it was quite lovely. Pop unfortunately got some sunburn on his legs on Sunday, so while he was mowing the lawn. We got his head lubed up, his ears lubed up, his arms lubed up, his shoulders, and everything else, and forgot about the front of his legs. Oops. He's got a little crispy on one shin there. Just need a magnifying glass. You can buy the. I think Allison's got the goggles. They light up or something. I've seen the ad for them on Facebook and Amazon and stuff like that. I did think about if I was, because then I wouldn't have to turn on some big major lights or anything to be able to cross stitch in the dark, if it was past the normal time. So, but I can always just come out here, so. It's comfortably cool in your area too. Yeah, it's quite nice here too. Oh, very nice, April, very nice. I like the combination of the family together, right? I want to get the Q snaps for my quilting, for my small quilting machine. Q snaps. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't know what that is. I've used only plastic Q snaps fine for 20 years. Oh, Not one breakage. Really? Interesting. Morning, Teresa. I quilt too. I wish I could drop a microphone right in front of Sophie's face because she is snoring like crazy right now, and she's like just right over there. So I can't even get the camera on her. Q snaps are not round. You can make the square or rectangle as needed. Oh, okay. We had a small storm last night. Wind is, oops, sorry, oh, my needle here. Windy and sunny, but no longer 30. Yeah. Well, that's when you like the storm to bring that, push it right out of the way. So. Light magnifying glass. It can hang on a light. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I've seen ones you can like put around your neck, and it just, you know, you can look through your project like it's almost like a harmonica, but obviously different. Sorry, I got an itch on the back of my arm. Probably skeeter got me, darn it. Laura Lynn's a buffet. That's why they like me. And then it's supposed to rain till just past dinner time, and then it's not supposed to be too bad. So right now I think it's only 20 degrees and cloudy. That's 20 Celsius. So. Good morning, Shirley. Round to it. Good morning, good morning. Hope everybody's having an amazing Tuesday so far. And don't forget, if you can, join us on Friday, which is Canada Day. We'll be streaming at our 1 p.m. Eastern. Also Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern. If you can't make Friday, totally understand. It's a normal work day for most people. But us Canadians, we are going to be off and rocking hard. Not really. So it's a project that I have designed. So it should be fun. Yes, I have. Actually, I've incorporated denim into many quilts. There's one I did for my sister Elizabeth. She had recently divorced her jerk of a husband, and she wanted something brown and pink. And when she told me these colors, I was like, what? Brown and pink. I'm like, okay, all right. So I thought about it. So I thought, well, okay, so I picked a lot of pinks and I picked a lot of browns. Actually, it was one brown and many pinks. It was many, many pinks. And I built it out like it was a brick wall. And I put in like 25 bricks or 26 bricks that were just denim. And on that denim, I actually embroidered words like love, friendship, sister, trust, companionship, you know, just encouraging words for her to know that she was loved. And I worked it all on jean, and I used cut up old jeans from, you know, I'd outgrown, her girls had outgrown, and they'd given them to me. So it was very sentimental value to her as well. So in these patches of bricks were, you know, a denim, and then on that denim was something, you know, stitched up with embroidery floss or yarn, depending on, you know, if I wanted to add a flower or some swirl or whatever. And so that was interesting because I was combining the denim fabric with almost something. The brown was almost like a silky kind of, not necessarily silky, but it did have that kind of little feel to it. And I was so worried about the two being together, the denim and the silky, but I had no issues. I sold a couple pieces together that weren't going in the quilt, and then I washed them and then dried them and then washed them and dried them, and I didn't see any pull apart from where the denim was to the silky fabric or anything like that. So I thought, oh, I'm just going to go for it. So yeah. Oh, sorry. I don't want to miss chat here. What's going on here? Yeah, it was, but definitely change your needle and all that sort of fun stuff too, you know, so. Oh, are you talking about the pink and the brown? I thought the same way. I really did, Janine. I was like, okay, whatever. So that was a long time ago. I think that was in 2008. I did that for her. So yeah, it was end of 2007, beginning of 2008. I did that one too. Hello, Hildy. Welcome. Wave to all the friends. Can't stay away when I'm this. That's fine. No worries. Hello, Wendy K. What's going on? Besides the romantic live view and Pop are going to spend with us on your anniversary. Do you have any other plans to celebrate? Just hanging out with each other. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We got to make our plans for the chicken tractor that we're going to build for our meat birds. So we'll pretty much be working on that and get some stuff together. Yeah, the seams did get a little thick, but because I was only putting that one piece of denim around other sections, it was okay. It was okay. And then of course I machine quilted this, right? So I hand stitched and machine quilted. I think I did a base with my hand, and then it was almost just copying those base stitches with the machine. Me, my drama school long rehearsal skirt, brown and pink bias tape around the pockets. Very nice. Very nice. I thought it was fine. It was fine to after, like, but when she told me the colors, I'm like, I can't say. All right, can answer the question, have you ever done a quilt with minky on back, on long arm, and do you still use batting in the quilt? Yes, I did, Crystal, and I have done it with and without. Actually, the quilt that's flipped over, it's actually flipped over. It's actually a Halloween quilt, but it's on my side of the bed. You will have seen that in, I think, last Long Arm Wednesday was Pop Surprise quilt that we quilt that was there. So anyways, it's got minky. It's got minky on the back. You just have to load it the right way. So when your salvage edge should be at the top and the bottom, not the stretch. The stretch should be kind of be this way, not this way, because as soon as you stretch it beyond the point of, because you want to make sure things are going to be taut, not get any puckers or loops or bumps underneath. You don't want to stretch that too much, because once it gets quilted, it's just going to go whoop. It's just going to return because you're stitching it out as it's stretched out, and then it's just going to sink right back up. So, and it doesn't look good. Unfortunately, I happened to do that with a charity quilt. Thank goodness it was just a charity quilt. But I was like, what, whoa. It was actually one of those, I was using blankets that you get from when you fly. You get the poshy blanket that you're allowed to keep. Was one of those, and I didn't realize it was that stretchy. So, do you have a pattern for dog beds? I've made a few dog beds. I just kind of go by what the dog size is, like when they're laid out, and add like 6 inches on the front and 6 inches at the back, and this, and then I don't do circular beds or anything. They're more like big squares or big rectangles. It is fun to mix fabrics. It really is, because you don't know what you're going to like until you see them together. So don't take this in a bad way, LL, but sometimes I turn on your videos so I can fall asleep. Your voice is, that's fine. I'm going to have story time. No, I don't take offense to that at all. In fact, I think it's quite cute. When the three of us moved to England, Pop was there obviously on a working, and I couldn't work, or there was no need for me to work. I was still taking care of Munchkin and stuff, and all of us. And so I volunteered at Marcus's school, the Munchkin school. So Aughton Primary School in Hertfordshire, and I would read in the library for the kids. It's story time. First it was his class, and then other classes would be coming in or going as I was reading, and then they would kind of stick around a little longer. So it ended up being after a year and a half there, we almost had like 3 or 4 classes every time I went to go read. I was reading to the kids. They liked the way I read, how I inflected characters, and said them in sometimes little different voices or something like that. I had like half this school just wrapped around my finger by reading these stories. So it was good. And then there was one kid all the time. Apparently he was always agitated at home and needed to be read to. So he'd be off in the corner sleeping, and the teacher's just like, let him sleep. Let him sleep. It's much better at home if he sleeps. I'm like, okay. Because I'm like, I'm boring this kid like crazy. But she's like, no. You're very relaxing for him. I'm like, okay. Brown and pink sounds so 70. Well, she was a 69 kid, so I was a 71. No worries. I had to tie my denim due to the thickness. Didn't trust my domestic to quilt. I probably wouldn't either. That's why I said on some sections it was like, woo boy. And I had to get the big needle out too, and the thimble to get it up through the jean to make sure it stayed in place, right? I definitely had the theater bone. It was the drama. And even, and that's what I wanted to make Marcus learn how to read, is me reading Harry Potter to him. And then we had a friend, her name was Donna. She came to stay with us in the UK. She was coming up to visit family. It was actually one of my friend's moms. Anyway, she passed away last year. And so she came to stay with us. So she was there for like 6 weeks or something like that. And I used to read every single night on the couch, and no word of a lie, every single time I'd put her to sleep. She'd fall asleep, and then she'd wake up just as we were like saying goodnight, and to Munchkin, sending him off to bed and stuff like that. And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's okay." No offense taken. But we would giggle. We would giggle when she would finally drift off to sleep in the corner of the couch. So. No, I'm really glad I did that, because it was a great experience for me, and it was a great experience for those kids, because the teachers told me in the time that I was there, even right from the beginning, the percentage of children taking out library books and actually reading the library books went up like quite like 35 to 36%. So hey, I'll take that as an increase of interest, right? Ooh, did I go one too far? Nope, I didn't. Perfect. Oh, what did I miss there, Carissa? I go to work at 12:30 a.m. Brad, that's why I do it, so I can nap. Yeah. Nappings are good. Sometimes you need a good nap. I needed a really good nap on Sunday. I was exhausted for some reason. And then I woke up with a massive headache. That's what I hate. So I went back to bed. Like, enough of that. Enough of that. No. Yeah, it would be heavy. Yeah, it would be a heavy quilt for sure. Yeah. Back in the day, Eric would put the Dodger game on the radio to fall asleep. Oh, was that Vin Scully? Was that the announcer? There was a couple of the ones that used to do the hockey games that were very almost mesmerizing in their announcements, and how they would get so excited and then come down, and then so excited and then come down. You're like, you were riding the emotions with them the whole time, and you're like, dude, you're making me exhausted. Just calm down. Okay, well, did I do this right? Did I do this wrong, or did I do this right? I did it right. Woot, woot. Woot, woot. Hello, June from Iowa. How's the weather in Iowa today? My son was an altar boy at church one Sunday during the ceremony. I'm sorry. My son fell asleep. The priest turned around and saw him and started laughing. Oops. He needed a nap. How's Miss Teresa Louise today? I was watching you the other day put your binding on that beautiful quilt. You know what? I never thought about using my quilting gloves to help put binding on. I never thought of that. I don't know why. But you're so right. You had like a pro tip there. So I appreciate that. You made me like rethink my gloves for putting the binding on, because you're right. It does, it just kind of slippy slide, and you can really kind of hold it into place a little bit better. So, oh, not bad at all. Oops, I went one too far. I went one too far. Skip-de-doo, do-do-do-do. All right, now this was the 4 with the 1 up. Good morning from sunny California. Hello, Miss Deborah Davidson. Harry Carey was like that also. Harry Carey, yeah. In the bookmobile. I'm wearing my hand support gloves at this moment. Is that what they are? Hand support gloves? I thought they were just like grippy fingers. But hello, cryo time. Time to sit at the sewing machine and give my broken toe a rest. Oh, time to sit at the sewing machine? Oh. It is to force March to make me sit and stay. Oh. Oh, poor toe. Poor you and your poor toe. I love my local library. I visit at least once a month, sometimes more. I love to read. I even checked out cookbooks and quilt. That's actually literally how I learned how to quilt. Was renting books at the library. Because I wanted to. Like, I knew how to make clothes and I'd done like little things here and there, but I really wanted to learn how to. And it was my first book was about Amish quilts. And I was like, wait a second here. And I'm, it was about blues and grays and shades and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, wow, these are like amazing. And I showed it to Pop and he really liked one pattern on there. And that was the one I did for him. So, yes, yeah, they do help. Yeah. No, definitely. Chicago Cubs baseball announcer? Oh, okay. Now I gotcha. He's got that soothing voice. Man, I don't know 3/4 of this stuff. What 3/4 of what stuff? What you talking about, Jill? Let's help. Let's help everybody. Let's help Jill. What's going on with Jill? Let's give Jill a hand. What's happening, my friend? All right, here we go with this one. What can we help with? We are very helpful peoples here. Trust me, we are very helpful peoples. I mean, we can be if we gave it a shot. Kidding. We're good. We're good. Let your coffee get cold. No. Taught myself to quilt. Have won a couple competitions with the Anzac day quilt I made. I'll have to look that up there, Jill. I don't know that one. Anzac. That's how I learned. Picked up an old American quilt book way back in the early 80s in a charity shop. That's when I made my ugly quilt. I'm sure it's beautiful today. Yeah, congratulations on the wins. That's for sure. Not everybody wants to do that, right? But I certainly do like making some art quilts. I have made a few of those. So you can just put your personal touch on. I guess the rain started. Not sure if you can hear it. You know what I love about the rain now? As I don't hear it go drip, drip, drip on the roof. Or from the roof to the ceiling. Yeah, I don't do that anymore. Because I got a new roof. I'm so excited. It can rain all it likes. I guess I have to get off early today. Sorry. Have a good day, everyone. Okay, take care, Crystal. Big hugs. Big hugs. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Libraries. There's about 3/4 mile north. Several branches. I like where you can get a book delivered from another branch to your branch, and you can just pick it up there. I used to like that, because this branch didn't carry it because it was so small, so you go for the bigger one. Pulled it out of the loft and put it on the bed. That's still ugly. Poor quilt. That's funny. Stuff as in all the things people use to sew. We have one lady in our sewing group who buys everything and then brags about it, but I have no idea how to use them. Can't afford that stuff. It really is the basics. I don't go for lots of fancy rulers. I know there's lots out there. I try to see if I can use what I have. I mean, sometimes you do need variety of rulers, especially the long ones to do like widths of fabric and bigger cuts and stuff, and small ones to squaring up. And, you know, I understand there's a rhyme and a rule and for everything, but, you know, sometimes it can be a little excessive when it comes to some of those rulers and knickknacks and thingamabobs and whatchamacallits in regards to sewing. So, but really, you just need thread, good needle, and a thimble if you wanted to get it done, really. Yes, I did, Samantha. Your fur baby was adorable. Oh my goodness. So cute. That's your little whippet. With my orthopedic surgeon, 22nd of August. Oh, wow. Very nice. Very nice. My first quilt I ever made, I learned from a lady that was 90 years old, and I quilt by hand. Yeah, 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 yeah. My grams gave me her old quilting magazines and books. That is how I learned at the age of about 10. Very nice, very nice. Well, I always sewed, right? Because my mom was a little person and she'd always have these big scraps of fabric. So I was like 5 years old when I learned how to sew. I feel like I've missed one here. No. Have I? No. Okay. Sorry, just get back on track. Yeah, most important you need is a seam ripper. Well, you could get away with a pair of snips or a pair of scissors. You could get away with that. So it's not like 100% you need the seam ripper, but it certainly does make the job easier. And as we well know, they're your best friend. And most sewing machines come with at least a cheap little white plastic one in there. So there's always that. So I don't think the electric fence is on because I saw one of the cows. Pop says cow number 92, and I have the same hairdo. So and I think cow 92, she's rocking it, and I think she's like it's a good style for her. She's adorable. Um, and then there was one cow, and I swear it was like it must have hit the wire at least 2 or 3 times. It didn't seem to phase him. And then this morning I let Sophie out to do her business, and I tried to figure out what was taking her so long. So I look out the window, and she's on the other side of the fence, like in the field with the cows. She's not there, like in the field, but like I mean, she's in the field, but the cows were over on the other side, right? So, and I'm calling her back, and I know either her tail or her ear hit the wire, and neither one. It didn't seem to phase her. So I was like, oh, that's okay. Hello, Miss Pat. How you doing? Big hugs to you. I used my mom's scraps for Barbie curtains. Oh, how did the sundress turn out? How did the Barbie and Ken? I bet you it was amazing. Oh, excuse me. I only started using a rotary cutter a year ago. Used scissors up until then, and I still prefer scissors. It's what you're comfortable with, right? Especially if you cut a lot of curves. But for straight cuts, I'd suggest you get used to having a rotary cutter because it's going to make those cuts a whole lot easier, for sure. Yay for cow! I know she's cute too. Actually, they're all adorable. They all are. So far, I've only seen one bull, and I think that's his little herd. So, but there's lots of baby cows, and there's little boy baby cows, and oh my gosh, they're just I'm in love with the cows. They're not even my cows. I don't care. They're cute. They're cute. I enjoy watching them. I really do. I find peace and tranquility by watching them. So, oh, bye, gang. She says I need to go paint ornaments. I'll see my fellow Canadians on Friday briefly as we tidy up for the house. Yes, you're having a party. Yes, you are. The big party at Kelly's house. Everybody bring something. Oh, Pat's having a good day. How's Ruskin, Florida? How's it going? How's it going? I love sheep. This is the closest I've like lived next to. Well, in the barn in Ontario in Grand Valley. I mean, the cows were like below us, but you know, it's kind of like a different story. You know, these are all roaming free. It's cute.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
74, very nice, and sunny, very nice. Very nice. It's raining here. It's probably about maybe 20 degrees Celsius. Sandra's got compliments, and I enjoyed wearing it, but I made it too giant. I'm always worried that my sewn clothing is going to turn out so tiny. I took it apart and took out a couple of inches. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's good. That's good. Well, you know what? Better too big than too small. Like, really? It's hard to add the fabric in without it looking, you know, like you added the fabric in. So, yeah, these are not ours either. No, it's just someone who's using the land. So we just didn't want the land to, you know, until we're ready to do what we want with it. You know, it's fine. We raised a bucket calf once. We loved her so much we couldn't eat her. No, I bet not. I bet not. They're just too darn cute at that point. Indeed, indeed. Let's enjoy some tea. Let's take a moment and enjoy some tea. As soon as grandson gets home, we're going to clean up his closet. In purging mindset. Ooh, there you go. He is or you are? Oh, yeah. I did that once to one of my nieces wanted one of her favorite sundresses just to wear for one more summer. Just one more summer, Auntie. She says, my favorite dress. And it was getting to me, it was like, because she'd grown tall, and it at the time when sorry. At the time when she got it, it was maybe just past her knee, so it was cute for a couple summers. And then now it's like way above her knee, and I'm like, that's, you know, maybe we should just go get another one, sweetheart. She, no, I really want this one. I can just make it a little bigger. Just add something on the side. So I thought, okay, we'll add denim, and I did like a flower stitch, like embroidery stitch up the side, and made it look like a little flower, and so on and so forth. So we did that on both sides, right? But because it had no stretch to that part, like the rest of the dress did, right? So it was, but she said it was okay, but I know she wanted it to be exactly just that but bigger, and I'm like, I can't make it that but bigger, sweetheart. I can only do so much. And you're only giving me this to work with, so, you know. Oh, okay, I gotcha. He's doing the heavy work and you're supervising. Okay, gotcha. I bet so. Anxiously waiting the trike. Yeah, that's a beautiful color. Beautiful gold color, but that's a lot. I didn't realize those things were connected. You have to get one to get the other, sort of thing, right? But it does make sense because a lot of other parts are like that too. Taking a break, retirement, can't get here fast enough, the end of January. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Fingers crossed for you. Welcome, Nancy. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Mr. Simon was out weed whacking just before the rain. I'm like, the man knows. He knows it's coming. Cows, for some reason, keep you calm. I used to be around them when I was younger in Europe with my grandparents. I really just, they're adorable. There's still actually more cows up on the other side of the field, like it's on the other side of the trail and up on the pasture, but that's not our pasture. And there's still a couple up there, but not a lot. I think it's only like 4. So I thought maybe they were other dudes or the other bulls. Can other bulls kind of hang out together if they got enough room? Like, if anything, there's only 2 or 3 up there, and it's got as much as the cows have here. So I'm learning. Having them here is educating me on the behavior of cows and how you deal with cows. So you feed the calf from the bucket, so that's how she relates to you as a person that brings the food. That's the bucket calf. That's how I know it as, anyways. But only because my girlfriend, when she was raising her own for first time for me, that's how she had to deal with her calf. So, bye, Kim, big hugs. Have a good one. Thanks for your company. Much cooler today in Portland, Oregon. Very nice, Cindy Wall. Very nice. Grass around here is turning brown. Not much rain. Oh, it's lusciously green here. So. How's Nancy today? You good? Nope. Crap week so far. It's only Tuesday. Sent quilts to get quilted. Then she wanted to cut it up to make it for backing, so had to get me backing. Wasn't happy. Oh, you had to get more backing. Oh, well, they do say you need to be about 4 inches all the way around, just for the, ease of quilting, right? Bucket of milk. She was a baby. That the mom died. Oh, poor little thing. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's what happened to my girlfriends, but I have a big brown field across the street from us, but they harvested the wheat already. Yeah, they were doing the grass across the field over that one that's right next to the ocean there. So I was wondering if it was somebody's farm field or if it was just like vacant land, but no, it was farm. They were farming the grass off of it. So. I wish you could hear the dog snore. She's hilarious. Oh. Too funny. Too funny, McBunny. 10 inches? Oh, that's ridiculous. We don't need 10 inches. Well, as a long armor, I do not need 10 inches. And sometimes, depending if the quilt is square enough, I only need like 2. Because you have to pin, and then there's the roll of the quilt for a little bit, and then you got to put the batting and stuff. So at least 2 to 3 on the top and the bottom. The sides can be, I've got away with it being lined right up against each other. And then we want 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Excuse me. Bye-bye, Aunt. Didn't. Some days I wish I had my own machine. Have you tried looking on like Facebook Marketplace or maybe some secondhand shops? Bible missions for Bibles, missions for Bibles. Sometimes you might be able to find machines there. Also, your local sewing machine dealer sometimes has people bring in their old because they don't know what to do with it and end up upgrading. So you might find a half decent one there at a reduced price. So, and sometimes they're not too bad on the cost if you kind of save up a little bit and get a half decent machine. So there's been a couple of machines that I could find at Costco and Walmart that weren't too bad, but they're really light. And to me, I have no fun at all playing catch me bounce across the table with the sewing machine. So I like a heavy duty one, heavier base made of metals, not plastics. So, though you can always get, tables that are built for them and stuff like that. They sink down, and there's so many different machines out there. You can always just ask even your local quilt guild or something like that if anybody has a machine. Yeah. Oh, you mean long arms? Oh gosh, yes. Oh yes. Oh gosh, yes. Yeah, I took out a loan for Walt. For 5 years, I paid $1,500 a month. Let me tell you, that was tough. That was a tough gig, but got it done. Sorry, 4 years, not 5 years. I apologize. It was 4 years. So just do the math on that one. 4 years, $1,500 a month. That's how much I paid.
Yeah, I was working 5 jobs at the time too, so it was all part-time. Part-time here, part-time there, but I worked every day. I worked 7 days a week for literally 3.5 years. I'd have Canada Day off, Christmas Day off, New Year's Day off. That was it. Even Easter Sunday, I worked at a grocery store or a convenience store. So, yeah, I hate machines that you gotta bounce around. I'm not into chasing. I just want to sew for Pete's sakes. Just sit there and let me sew on you. That's what I liked about my mom's orange Italian one. It had its case, like its table, sewing table. Yeah. And then like the little side flipped out on it, so you had a whole little surface to work at. You couldn't put a lot of pressure on it, but you could at least like put things out there, right, and be able to cut or trim or what have you. So, and it was a plug-in, or you could treadle it. So it was, you can push the pedal to make it so you didn't have to plug it in. So I could always sew even with the power out. I forget the name of it. It was orange. It was orange, and she said she had it for a long time, and she got it from her friend, and she'd had it for about 30 years, and I was like 5, so, that's a long time ago. I'm 50 now. Oops, I got way too many here. I turned 50 in November, so, is that 1, 2, 3, 4? It is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, there's interest on that too, Teresa Louise, but yeah, obviously, because we take a loan from the bank. But yeah, that's, yeah, It's pretty intense, man. Let me tell you. And I also had my other obligations to the house. I still had to pay my part of the rent, still had to buy my groceries, not my groceries, but, put my money into parts. Like, it wasn't just, oh, hey, I can just go work my 5 jobs and put it all towards this long arm machine because I had this big dream in my head, and I'm dragging everybody else along with me in this dream. I still had to make sure I can make my payment and make sure I could still do my part in the household because it wasn't fair to everybody else. It was extra pop because Munchkin wasn't working then. That was very frustrating, but nonetheless, he's doing amazing now. But yeah, that was a very, very, very stressful period of time. And I'm so glad that this is where we are now. Because I wouldn't have it any other way. It's worth all that work and anguish and anxiety and no days off for 3 years. Or, well, you know what I mean, like a half decent day off or vacation or anything. So, it's worth it. I walked away to check on the pressure cooker and came back and my slotted trimmer ruler grew legs and went somewhere. I was just using, they always pick up legs. Yeah, it's where you least expect it, that's for sure. My dad found an old Elna Lotus last year, an interesting looking machine, but I need to source a new power cord for it. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, that's a ton of money, but cheaper in Australia, about 15,000 for dear one, cheap one, 3,000. Yeah, but those are ones you have to use your sewing machine. You're not getting a computerized sewing machine either, right? So you're still doing all the stitching. And I love that too, but when I'm trying to do it as a business, that's why I got the computer part, right? So there's a Elna dealer near you. Oh, there you go. Just get over there. Oh, very nice. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a good deal. Okay, where am I going? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Lining up. Yes, it is. Really? Wow. Well, it just goes to show you how it's so differently cost between here and there. So. Yeah, that's why I gave Walt a name. He cost me so much money, I had to give him a name. I could have myself a BMW. But nope. I bought me a long arm. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, bad puppy. Leave the sewing supplies alone. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, 4,800 for yours, and that's without computer. Yeah. Hello, Katie. How you doing? Able to join for a few at lunch. I'm well. How about yourself? Happy to see you here. Thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. Working on my seahorses with their little tiny mohawks. Morning, Kathy Quilts and Crafts. What you doing? It's lovely raining here. My tomato plants are doing really good. My lettuces are doing good. My cabbages are doing good. So far, so good. Got some strawberries off our strawberry plants already. Yep. Not a lot, but it's some. I was hoping to grow some peas, but I didn't think about it. I didn't get them in the ground. Okay, I'm going to start off with a new thread here. Take this one and tuck it under. Thread it under a few. Okay. It's a clip. Let's go back to this camera. Oh, I can share this camera now. There she is. Okay, she was laying on the other side earlier, so I moved it, so. Okay, got it, Vince. You're funny. Well, that's when Pop said, if you're going to do this, you might as well do it on a business level. It's what you love to do. It's what you've always wanted. And I'm like, you're right. So if you're going to go big, you might as well go big. Don't go home, right? So, and then I'm like, this is a serious commitment. This thing is going to take up the whole living room. We have no more living room and dining room anymore. And they're like, okay, let's do them. Where do you have them growing? Oh, right at the, the table that came from the shop and then went outside, and then Eric put up against the side of the shop here. I have a big black, this sort of deep container that has a hole on the one end with the tube, but it's laid over, like put it on the table. So it's a above bed garden for sure. It's not overly deep though, but they should be just fine. So I have that all planted with soil and all sorts of veggies growing in there. I got onions and garlic onions or garlic something. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's it. And they do take up a lot of room, right? So, yeah, poor Teresa was melting at the top of her shop her space, quilting space the other day. It was so warm for her. She was melting away. It is. It's a great spot because it gets that sun as it's going over this way. It's perfect. And then the strawberries are hanging off the deck facing the road. And then I've got the raspberries and the other strawberries in pots, but they're just on either side of the deck stairs. So. Yeah, exactly, right? Munching your supplies, that's not good. I was the something, so yeah, quilting for 2.1. Oh, long armor. Okay, gotcha. That's right. I remember that, Susie. Moved to their new digs. I wanted to buy the long arm between my Martelli table in the long arm, no room. In my hair curve. Yeah, I bet. Has a coffee table and 2 recliners. The rest is either fabric sewing machines or furniture to hold my books and fabric. Yeah, we didn't even have that. We had to deal with you know. So for almost 6 years, we had no garlic chives. Probably. Hello, Miss Suzanne. I was trying to get you as a friend on Facebook, and I can't figure out how to do that. I saw your name, and I tried to click on it to make you a friend so we can chat, but it wasn't working. It was making me very annoyed. Sorry. Yeah, she is very happy. She's a happy little puppers. Garlic chives? I think you're right. Yeah. I was like, oh, let's grab these. Put them in the ground. Why not? Yeah, teeth marks. Yeah, exactly. Okay. She is adorable. That's Miss Sophie Lofi. Star of the show. The star of the show. Your backup vehicle, but I thought we were done with the road crew. We had 3 weeks of road crew, so it's been pretty quiet. So maybe they are still doing some more stuff. She's at 9. She turned 9 in May. That's Mama Sophie Lofi. Oh, her eyes are popping open because I'm talking about her. Okay. There she is. Yeah, are you my baby? Are you my baby girl? Yeah, she's so pretty. She's so pretty, Sophie. Yeah, you are. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, she got a thread on her paw. Surprise. Surprise. Hey? She is the cutest. She is the cutest. That grumble from the den. Did he hear her or something? Or see her? That's so funny. When my kid moved out, I took over her room. Hubby put in a 12-foot counter last year. Very nice. Wow, that's awesome. Nice space. Sure seemed like it. It was giving her the woof woof. Woof woof. She's been doing that when she's been out looking at the cows. I'm like, no, those are friends. Well, I don't want her to scare them either, right? So, because that's not fair to them. Yeah, Chase is cute. Chase reminds me of Mr. Clive. When he's like, give me my attention, woman. I want my attention now. How about now, lady? Give me my lovin's. Motorized table. So I could have a separate sewing area, but yeah, I bet not. I always thought that would be good. When Pop got his desk that raises and lowers, a height adjustable desk, when he first set it up and he was like, so he can stand and work. No, not that he does, but I thought, oh, that would be nice because then you got your sewing table at the right height, and then you push the button and you got your cutting table at the right height, and then you push the button and you got your sewing table at the right height, and then you push the button, and, you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh, this could be very functioning, interesting. And it's also nice if you can afford them. Like it would be nice if every table like that was like that, a sewing table, because then you could adjust it for people who, different torso heights, right, too. So. Mine helped me sew. I've sewn a few tails and feet. Oh, woo woo. Mm. 2 machines on the counter at all times, plus my ironing mat, also cutting mat. Yeah, I bet. It's got to be awesome. Just to have that dedicated space for those sorts of things and not have to worry about always having to put it away, to flip it and flop it, to do this, to do that. Make sure you get all your cutting done so then you can go get all your pressing done. And then you got to go get all your cutting done to get all your pressing done. What a revolutionary idea. I'm on the floor cutting out stuff. Not at the moment, but that's my large workspace. That's why I have a Martelli table. It saves me from being in a lot of pain. Well worth the money. Oh, because that's the flop table with the press on one side. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. 4, 5, 6. Right. Yes. Birds are chippy. Did it stop raining? It was supposed to rain till after dinner, so it'll come back again. Now remember, there's no Zoom tonight because Miss Sass is away, so no Zooming. But I think it's on Friday, if I remember correctly. All right. Oh, the power table goes up. Oh, okay, I thought it was one of those like mats or something. So 10 by 12, so I have gotten very creative with the, yeah, I bet you have. You kind of have to, right? I used to store all my extra batting bits in the closet with the freezer. So, because there was like 7 big bags, and it's kind of hard to just, leave those just hanging around. They take up a lot of space, visual space too, right? So. Well. And then the next one, we'll make sure we move down here so it's lower. And then this one, we'll make sure we move down here because it's lower, so it's up, low, up, low. Oh, I used completely the whole front of the long arm for storage underneath. It's got nothing but boxes under there. I stacked all the stackable bins up in a space that are beside the rack there, so like that helped. Excuse me. That helped a lot with the space. It is getting there. It's getting very nice. I'm very pleased with it. Pleased indeed. Me and the dog. Uh-oh, doing a little frogging? No, 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 it's not good. you gotta do it sometimes, though. You gotta. You gotta, you gotta.
Yeah, it's a free pattern. It's in the description below if you want to take it on, or even just some aspects of it that you like. I mean, you may have a seahorse fan, you know, one or two of those on a little mug rug or something like that would be kind of cool. I have my stuff spread everywhere, it feels like. Totes in the corner, totes in the closet, one in my cabinet next to the fridge. Yeah, I felt that way. Like I said, I was creeping from the living room and dining room into the bedroom, into the kitchen, and into the closet to the front door or the door. And yeah, I was everywhere. I'm like, okay, we gotta seriously, we can't be here anymore with this. So it's not fair to the boys either, right? I'm taking up their space too. That's not fair. It's not cool. I'm not the only one who lives there, right? So let's go share the space. Yep, I do. That way I don't have to worry about fiddling and faddling. What's going to go wrong with it? Right? Yep, yep, yep. See? Tie in at the end, do a little knot at the beginning. So much less stress for me. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, because I always found that a very frustrating part of cross stitching. Yippity yip yip. That way I can pull it up and then just keep going. Keep on trucking. As they say, keep on trucking. Oh, it'll be here. It'll be here on the this part. So of the Tuesdays, I'll show it off. Show it once complete. Sometimes you just gotta take over spaces until you can get your own. And I think everybody should have a creative space. You know, sometimes depending on the craft, you don't need a lot, but on some crafts, you need a lot. Like if you're a woodworker, you need lots of space and lots of tools, right? So, but if you're a painter, you only need so much space and so many tools. So, obviously, canvases and paint are expensive, right? But once you invest in the easel and, you know, and some of the paints. Oh, there's the rain back again. It only stopped for a moment. Only stopped for a moment. And then it went on raining. She's so cute. Just love when she starts snoring. Dog snores are super cute. I gotta go. Okay, bye, June. Take care. Have yourself a great day. Hope to see you Friday, if not Saturday. Friday's Canada Day. Come hang out with us. We'll be on 1 p.m. Eastern. If you want to. If you got the time, come hang out with us. Cat snores are worse. Yeah. Eric's getting ready to help out with the bees. Clay, being the one-handed dude right now, needs the assistant. Being the one. Oh, right. What happened to Clay? What happened? What did I miss? One-handed. What happened to Clay? How did he hurt himself? Oh no. I longer do any other crafts? No?
I did stop cross stitching for quite some time, and then I just wanted to get back into it. So I just remember all the kind of fun little projects I made for nieces and family members and stuff like that, and gave away. And I was like, I can really do some really fun stuff with cross stitch. And it's nice to make wedding announcements and birth announcements and stuff like that if you wanted to. Those are always one way to get that really personal connection. Well, hello, Miss Helly. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? How's Denmark today? Working on our little seahorses. Hello, Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter. What's going on with you today? How's it going? I will show you our beautiful progress. Cute. Oh, okay, no worries. Big hugs, Miss Ellie. We'll see you. See you Friday, if not Saturday. My pit bull snores worse than my ex ever did. Katie. What is your sewing machine again, LL? I need a new one. So think about getting one that does both. I need a new one. Oh, the Janome. Oh, I'm sorry. Do this. See, looking at my Canada belly. My Janome is Horizon 15,000, and that does embroidery as well as obviously regular sewing. It's got like hordes and hordes of stitches, and it does other things too. So. Oh, thank you, Crouch. I mean, these are some of the colors I picked actually. So, see these other colors in here I picked for the project. So nice and light, very sea kind of light greens and blues and stuff like that. So definitely. Brat, I'm off to change computers so I can lay down. Oh, there you go. Okay. All right, lay down. Oh, excuse me. After a garage fire, putting a 5-gallon glass water bottle back, as he put it down, there must have been something, gravel, a screw, etc., and it basically exploded in his hand. Severed pinky tendon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh no. He's gonna have a Frankenfinger like Pop. Pop's got a Frankenfinger. Hello, Michelle the Quilter. Hello, Lauren, Pop, and chat and friends. That is a great design. Wonderful. And it's pretty, and it's free. And it's free. Super cute. It's got anchors here, seahorse, fishies and crabs, clams and, I don't know, seaweed maybe, and then some like seaweed flowery bits on top there. It's quite pretty. Yeah. So you can kind of see that there. See better in that view. So, but I did make a boo-boo when I did my first one. He's down a little bit. He was only one space in between. He should have been two. And so the other ones I put up at the 2, and then this one I put down. So it's kind of like going a little up and down. So I'm hoping it'll be okay. It looks like it's got a little bit of movement with those 3. So I think that's okay. I think it'll be all right. So yeah, it's free in the description if you wanted it. From his wrist. Oh my goodness. Oh my, wow. Oh my gosh. A little speedy recovery for him. That's got to be painful. I think so. I think it'll create movement. Yeah. Yeah. And then with the beads I add, I think it's going to look really cool. It's going to go in the bathroom. It's going to go in the bathroom. Same with those 2. Oh, over there. You can see those 2 little small birch tree wall hangings. Those are going to go into the bathroom too. So, yeah, that's got to be, whoa, that's some crazy. Yeah, it doesn't take much for glass to shatter. I want to take the pattern to Staples to enlarge it to make a hook. Oh, that would be cool. That would be really cool. I like when people think outside the box. I was trying to think of, because my girlfriend's birthday, I gave it to her. It's got to be at least 10, if not 11 years since I gave it to her. I changed a a wolf howling at the moon cross stitch pattern. It's a wolf head, and it's got the moon and stuff like that. It's beautiful. If you go look, like, you'll see it. It's out there. So like I don't know, it's like a 30 stitch by 30 stitch or something like that. I changed that into a queen size quilt. So what I did is I took all the measurements, or what I thought each square represented a square of fabric, and I can't remember if it was two cut and 1.5 visible or something like that, because you have to take those mathy bits into consideration, obviously. So, but it turned out amazing. I was really quite pleased with it. I just kind of used my scrappy material. And it was some whites were not the same, some blues were not the same, but in the end, spread out on the ground, it looked really cool. So. And I know she loved wolves and stuff, so I made that for her. So she's my friend, Miss Helen. Miss Helen. Yeah, wish them all the best for speedy recovery. Doesn't it suck that you don't notice those errors until you finish the particular design? What was that one I finished and it was like, oh, I'd go do the second one. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna tweak it. We're gonna tweak it my way. We're just gonna make it work. I mean, Miss Kathy Quilts has been working on a latch hook, or she's got she was showing off some patterns, I think a week or so ago. She had some, she's got some things she was working on, her works in progress, her whips. So, as long as you work on them a little bit here and a little bit there, you will get it done, you know. You can always be more assertive with your time and make sure you put it in a schedule to make sure you are getting it done by a certain time. If you want it done for, for some work in progress, they want it done for somebody for Christmas, well, we're halfway there, right? So you only got like 5 months to go, 5.5 months to go till Christmas. Hello, Joe from Indonesia. How you doing, Joe? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever time you are. I need to make one of these. Our master bath is a fishing theme. Oh, there you go. 5 fishing poles in there. That's a lot. That's a lot of fishing poles. Yeah, I think it's great for somebody who lives by the sea, or just really likes a good nautical theme, right? So. Here's the rain on the leaves. That's okay. Briggs and Little Yarn, made in New Brunswick, makes great washable rugs. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I've done latch hook in years. I'm trying to think of the last project I did. I honestly don't remember. We have a piano bench cover that Pop did somewhere, tucked away somewhere. I also have a Humpty Dumpty latch hook wall hanging that my girlfriend Kimberly made for Munchkin when he was just widow. Yeah. Oh, Jill going to sleep? Okay, gotta go, people. Have a good one, child. Try and get some sleep now. It's 2:30. All right, rest well, Jill. Sweet dreams your way. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Sweet dreams to you before you go. Ba-dum, ba-dum. With Bay Duvin Island to look at, so nautical. Yeah, I guess so. That's for sure. Oh wow, 1 ocean pole, 1 3 freshwater poles. Antique lobster float. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, it's only a couple more weeks for lobster season here. The festival starts on the 5th or the 7th or something. I can't remember. It's only for a few days. I think it ends pretty much 15th or 17th. So, and then lobster season is over. And surprisingly, we've only had lobster 3 times. So, and I think we're okay not to have any more. And we will happily wait till next season and keep it as a nice treat, right? So, because I said to Pop, do you want me to go buy some and then, get all the meat out, put them in the freezer and stuff like that? It's like, or so you just want to wait till next year and just enjoy them when they come out? And he goes, yeah, just wait till next year. I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that too. There's lots of other stuff in the sea that we could eat. There's shrimp and clams and mussels and yep. Gotta hit the road, friends. Check up appointment for the new knees. Very nice. One knee is 3 years, the other is 4 years old. Talk to you later. Have a great. You too, Janine. Big hugs to you. Big hugs. Drive safe. Oh, Kathy Quilts. How did your appointment go on Friday? Last Friday. If you don't want to say here, that's fine. I understand that. I'm being a nosy Parker. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. Seeing a lot of cars here lately from Canada. New Hampshire welcomes you. Well, there we go. It's nice to see that people are crossing the borders again, and getting out and about and seeing the world. It really has been shut down for 2.5 years, and it's sad. It's sad to see, lots of these little seaside towns and villages and stuff really rely on tourism. So it was nice to see that a couple of the places, the inns in Pictou town, were booked. I was like, nice. That's so good. That makes me happy that they're booked, right? So it was kind of cool. They're booked solid, no vacancy. I was like, nice. That's good. That's good. That's good for our little town. Your restraint is impressive. When I lived in Maine, we had as much as possible. Hey, we've lived here now. We're good. We don't want to overindulge either. We want to make sure it keeps special, right? It's always a special treat, so we just want to kind of keep it that way, as being a special treat. All right, am I on track here? So I've got those ones, and now we need to do these ones. Okay. Okay, I found 2 shows on Netflix that are completely worthless of watching, but if you want to watch the train wrecks that are on them, then go for it. One is Selling Sunset. It's all about California real estate and the drama between these chicks in the office. Just finished watching. I was actually just watching the reunion a little bit before stream, and I was like, oh my goodness, what a show. And then the other one was The Ultimatum with Nick and Vanessa Lachey. And, wow. Time waster, but oh my goodness. The dramers. All I have to say is I'm glad that's not my life. Holy moly. Talk about poop shows. When doctor said I'm in perfect health, she ruled out me being a diabetic, so that made me happy. Awesome. No more being a diabetic. Fantastic. We are working on first steps to get prosthetics. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Kathy. You have no idea. I know it sounds weird, but really, I just am so happy for you. I'm just so glad you gave yourself that choice, you know? That's awesome. Okay, bye, Teresa Louise. I quilt too. All right, hopefully it's nothing too serious. It's just a checkup. Big hugs. Thank you for hanging out with us today, Miss Teresa. Oh no, say you don't. It is wow. All I have to say is the drummer. Oh my goodness. Like, do these people get scripts or something? I was like, is this actually really happening? I'm so confused right now. Oh yes. I did watch another show which was Anatomy of a Scandal. It's a limited series. It's only on for 6 episodes or something like that. And it's with Michelle, I don't know how you say her last name, Dockery or something like that. She was Mary Crawley in the Downton Abbey series. So she's actually a pretty good actress. Such a load of crud. I know, right? I think I had lobster twice in my lifetime. I'm glad I did because I didn't have it. I can't have it again. Oh. Well, it's not for some. Some like it, some don't. You know, like it's. I like mussels. I like scallops and fish, and and I like octopus and like calamari, all those sorts of things. I'm not a big fan of escargot. That's one of Pop's favorites though, but only because, and it's not that I have anything against snails. There's nothing against snails. With my mom running a flower shop, she would get exotic flowers from Holland, Denmark, all sorts like that. And sometimes, every now and again, there would be a snail in this pack of flowers, and the snail would be my friend. So that's why I wasn't too keen on eating snails. I have tried them though. They're just not for me. I'd rather eat mussels or clams or something like that. So yes, definitely the melted butter. Yeah. So, but yeah, no, we like seafood. It's not necessarily the main reason why we moved here. It was really more of the amount of land we could get for the cost and fiber, and have something to leave for Marcus that's not just, a little postage stamp, right? So, and be able to grow into something else. And Pop doesn't want to do tech all his life, right? He wants to do something else. He's coming on 50 this year, and he wants to try something new, and I don't blame him. Oh, really? Oh, too rich a diet for someone like oh, I didn't realize the seafood would do that to you, Teresa. Interesting. I never knew that. Don't watch TV and haven't been to a movie in years. No, me neither. Yeah, it's just YouTube. Well, not on this TV. I only get Netflix and Amazon on this TV. So that's pretty much just what I kind of rotate between, or just silence, But sometimes you can just pop on one of those reality shows and just go, this is how these people live, and they think this is okay, or you know what I mean, and you're like, all right, no wonder this planet's really all messed up. Just kidding. You can have the lobster. I'll take the crab anytime, especially coconut crab. Where does coconut crab reside? And then I heard talk when we were in, where were we? Oh no, I was watching a show. That's what it was. I was watching a show, and the guy was trying to compare West lobsters that are clawless. They're more spiny and a little bit bigger. Their tails are a bit bigger, against the Atlantic, which have the claws and stuff, and which one tastes better. He says they're pretty much the same. He's had them both, so they're both good. So I was like, oh, okay. I do like crab and crab legs. Crab legs are good too. Definitely. I'd take them both. I wouldn't turn them away. Would not turn them away. My younger sis, Leanne, is the same with all crustaceans. Really dangerous allergy. Oh, really? Anaphylactic shock and everything. Interesting. Yeah, Pop's mom couldn't have anything with that had a shell on it. She could have fish, but anything that had a shell, like as you say, crustacean, she couldn't have that at all either. No. Nope, nope, nope. Because we'd always want to go out for, fish and chips, and we'd always, get something else with the fish and chips, right? So, but, like shrimp or, calamari or what? I guess you could have calamari, but. Ooh, chippery birds. I had a hummingbird come right into the shop. It came in about 3 feet, and I was like, oh boy, don't you get stuck in here. And it must have heard me and went right back out the window. I'm right back out the door. I was like, oh. I was like, I would not know what to do if you got stuck in here. I don't know what to do with you if you don't want to go. Please go. You're cute, but this is not the right space for you. I wonder if it was the one that popped by the a couple weeks ago. It's like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, well, it was like, okay, all right. I'm thinking we have a visitor. And of course, Sophie was just like, what is that? What's going on? They're so quick, though, right? They just kind of hover, but then they, move from spot to spot, but they're still hovering, and it's just that they're so quick. It's the hovering that gets you because they're just there looking at you, just flipping their little wings out like crazy. Mostly in the islands? Is that okay? That's where okay, I was gonna say I don't think I'm assuming because they look like a coconut. That's why they call them coconut crabs. That's gonna be my guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You haven't put your feeders out. Oh no. I could see a benefit to having a bird bath here, like a recirculating or a bird bath of some sort. Because whenever it rains and there's a puddle in the driveway, I always see the birds using it, and I'm like, don't use that puddle. Puddle dirty. I know they don't care, but I care. So I'm gonna have to try and get some solar powered fountain kit or something and make something. Something that's got some tiers to it, so a few of them can grab some water at the same time. I've watched a couple of videos and stuff like that on a few of them. Do you need a screen door to stop visitors? I don't. So far, really, it's been okay. I did think about putting one in, even if it's just like just a screen, like it's nothing too fancy, just got hinges and I latch it, with a hook and eye sort of thing. If I found that like it was getting really mosquito-y in here, or really like maybe with the flies or something, but so far, really no problem. I'm not having any problem. Like that was really the visitor twice. I mean, it was probably not the same hummingbird, but I haven't had anybody else in here except for the squirrel who tried to get in through the screen, but that was a couple weeks ago. It was funny because he gave me when he jumped on and I looked back and he gave me this big wide-eyed look. I gave him the same big wide-eyed look. Like, what are we doing, dude? What's going on here, my bud? You cannot come in. Well, hello, Kuberin. How you doing? Well, hello. If that is truly my father-in-law saying hello to me. Hello, hello. How's it going, Dad? If it is, he should be able to answer this one question. What did he used to call me all the time? And it wasn't pain in the butt. I'm telling you that right now. Though he probably did when I wasn't around, but it was a cute nickname. Hello,
Lauren been on vacation? No Wi-Fi. Missed watching it. Well, I'm happy you're here now there, Lauren. Do you follow Mav too? His truck travels are awesome. That's who it was then. That's who it was there, Suzanne. It was him. Because I'm like, he was out here and he was on in Nova Scotia doing lobster fishing and saw how the whole process was and how it's 2 pieces of, what was it? I thought it was interesting that they were using a certain fish. Besides that, he used to call me a something that used to crawl across the ground. Had a hard shell. Well, he does call me LL, but he used to call me Turtle. So. Yeah, come on, lady. She got snacks in there. I swear that's the way the squirrel was with the window. Because it heard me or smelt me because I was eating popcorn, right? And like soon as I pretty much sealed up the bag and put the bag away, that's when he come running to the screen and was like, hey, what you got in there, lady? You got some goods? No, their pinchers can cut through the husk and cut into the shells to get the, oh, so that's why they call them coconut crabs. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's the same guy then. I was just gonna say, wait a second, it wasn't a conversation I had with him. I actually watched a show. It was a kid in his back of his truck. He was traveling across. He's a brave kid. But yeah. Was that his name, Mav? I don't even know how he came up. Turtle fart. There you go. Yeah, exactly. There you go. He used to call me Turtle fart all the time. Exactly. Well, hello, everybody. Say hi to my father-in-law, who's under the guise or is with Kuberin. Nadan. It's about as close as I got, buddy. I'm sorry. Hello, Tracy quilts and knits and cooks and sleeps and cleans. All of the above. All of the above. Thank you, Sylvia. There you go. Thank you, everybody. I'm sure somebody just message Pop and say, hey, your dad's in the chat. He's in the house. Could probably message Munchkin and get him to come out and say hello at least. So. I hope he enjoyed his Father's Day placemat and table runner. Made to look like ties. I know your son enjoyed his. It's still on the dining room table. But then Munchkin was asking where his was, and I said he didn't get one because he's not a dad. So the dads have got one. It's not everybody day. Everybody day is everybody day. Every day. Busy and tired? Oh, I hear you. How's it going with your, no, that was Tracy Albert. Sorry. I was just going to say, no, was it you? The one who was selling their mom's house. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry if I got you, the Tracys mixed up. I apologize. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, I'll go over the shoulder so you can see. That's what I'm doing so far. It's looking good. Like I said, it's a free pattern. It's in the description below. Okay. Okay. And so far, that's how I've come along. Not bad. I like my color choices. So. Just finished lunch while lurking. Back to work. All right. You have yourself a good one there, Irish. Big hugs. Enjoy the day. We'll see you soon. I cooked the whole chicken for dinner last night, but I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I took steaks out. I think I did. I'd like to actually defrost the freezer that came with the house because it's got a lot of frost buildup around its element. I don't think it's working optimally, so I kind of want to use everything I can out of that freezer. There we go. We'll go this way.
over the next like few weeks, so I can get it all cleaned out. I'm with him and Bonnie going to the reserve. They live at my place, and we were talking about you, and they said you were YouTube, so I subscribed, and they said place Matt's original thing. Very nice. Well, big hugs. Big hugs. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Welcome to the club. Yes, we stream 2 times a week. Have videos the other times. This one, right? Yes. No, thank you, Pat. Yes, he does. He does seem to be feeling better. That's just good. Thank you for typing and saying something. That's very nice of you. It's very nice of you to take that out of your time. LL, what's the best way to send a message to you? I'm one via. Hold on. Just want to resend it. Info at wesewit.ca. info at wesewit. Like the one where it says the join the Crafters Quilt Guild right there, but just the CA instead of the com. Okay. But yeah, you can send a message there. Please do. Oh, Dad, just so you know, we've got like 50 cows in the backyard. Not our cows, but they're using the pasture around the pond for the next couple months. They look really cute. They just came on Saturday, and I'm totally in love with the baby cows. Totally in love with the baby cows. They're so cute. They're just adorable. Oh, okay, it was you. Okay. Yes, that's correct. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like, wait a second. There's lots of Tracy's around here. I get you guys confused, and I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. There's lots of... I get confused. Shiny objects, you know. Squirrel. Oh, sorry. That was the last of my tea, but... Got my Econo-sized vodka here, people. Don't worry. I will not go thirsty. Why did you have to go to the lawyers again? Hey, Dad, Ian, do you realize on Friday, 27 years ago, I married your kid? I will. I'll take some pictures. I'll send it to him. 27 years ago on Friday, your kid and I got married. What the heck? Together for 30 years, married for 27. Where's the time go, man? Where does the time go? Still waiting on probate. Okay. Well, hopefully you get it. Yes. It's gone by way too fast. At least I feel so. I think your son said over breakfast the other day, it feels like every 27 years. I'm kidding. On your birthday, very nice. 27 years. Yeah. Mr. Kent and I celebrate Canada Day, 27 years. And of course, Munchkin was the honeymoon surprise. Cancun, very fertile. Just telling you people, very fertile. That water out there, you want to have a baby, just go to Cancun. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, come in. We're going to have a stream that day. I'm working on a project that I've designed. Here's hoping we have some fun. I'm sure we'll have some fun. We always have fun. When do we not have fun, people? Like, really? Really? That is really the question. When do we not have fun? I was too LL. Hold on. I don't want to make a mistake because then I'm not going to have a good looking little seahorse. And we want a good looking little seahorse. Yeah, so for the lobster festival in the village here in the town, they got like a whole little, you know, parade and shows and bands and all sorts of fun stuff. So we'll probably go to something. I'm just not sure what we're going to go to. I don't want to go anything too crazy. Our normal Saturday stream time, so 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll do 1 p.m. Eastern both for Friday and Saturday. So get a bonus stream this week. That's okay to you guys. Oh, that's yeah, you were the honeymoon surprise. Yeah, I remember when I told my mom I was pregnant, and she just kind of went, "Oh," and she sounded so sad. I was like, "What?" She goes, "Well, I just wanted to have more of a married life first before having children." And I was like, "Hey, it happened because it was meant to happen. You know, it's okay." We were all shocked too. Trust me, I couldn't believe it. Got it right. Okay, bye, Kathy. Have a good night on your cross-stitch land. Have a great day. Happy anniversary to you. Thank you very much, my dear. We will see you later. You have fun on your stream. Miss Kathy Quilts and Crafts. If you're not a subscriber to her channel, now's the chance to go over and pop a sub her way. I think she's getting really close to 300, or she's over 300, or I don't know. I thought she was really, really close to 300 last time I checked. So okay, that would be nice to give her a 300 mark, or over 300. Talk to you later. We'll keep in touch. We are at the same reserve. Take care. Bye. Okay, bye. Okay, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Bye. Bye, Dad. Me too with my first. I thought that I had a bladder infection. It was Pop who told me I was pregnant. And I looked at him and went, "What?" He goes, "I think you're pregnant." And I must have given him the strangest look like. And then, of course, then the wheel starts turning. Okay, when did I have my period last? Was literally 2 weeks before we got married. And then I'm like, this is early September? No, end of September. And I was like, I thought maybe because of stress or something, right? So, and nope. We was pregnant. And then it was like, take another test because I didn't believe the first one. And then it's book a doctor's appointment because I didn't believe either one of those tests. And then the doctor tells you that, yes, you are. And then you're still like in somewhat of a disbelief. And then you're like, all righty. Okay, there we go. He says bye. Okay, good. Thank you. Celebrated 27 years. That is, it is. It really is. It really is. And it's hard work. No, it's not easy. It's not like you can just send it back because it doesn't fit or something. You have to really work hard at it. It's a lot of give and take, a lot of compromise, a lot of swallowing pride, and it's a lot of things. But it also helps you grow as a human being too. So, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm a much better person because of him. Mr. Simon's puddling around in his yard. My dad never got in trouble for how many years married. He just had one. Yeah, exactly, right. That's the same with Munchkin. It's like, okay, March he turned 26. Okay, so this year's 23 or 20, 27, not 26. You know what I mean? But it's always the next number up. That's how many years. And because it's nobody misses it or we don't forget it because it's Canada Day. Everybody's got it off. So mostly everybody. There's been many a year, let me tell you, many a year I got the stink eye for working on our anniversary. But when you're making time and a half, or sometimes double time and a half, and Pop would always try and take a couple of vacation days around our anniversary so we could extend that, you know, whether it fell on the Monday or the Friday or what have you, the holiday. So just would try and take another day in lieu of. Oh, I probably still am. I still am, Pat. You know it. You know it. Make sure you're on live chat too there, Pat. So I'll always be a turtle fart. Here comes the rain again. All right, got ourselves 2 seahorses done today. I feel like we've accomplished something. We only got 2 more to go, and that means all the seahorses are done. It's not raining too hard because I didn't bring an umbrella out. How's little Shadow today there, Pat? Hopefully not so more chewy on his humans. Not the Nick Dad. No, I didn't really want it either, but that's what he named me. It was Turtle for a long time, and then apparently I was a fart one day, so I became Turtle Fart. Yeah. Oh, I am on live chat. I just said that because you said you are a better person knowing Kent. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, for sure. Sorry. Okay, so I wasn't sure if you were referring to Ian's comment that was way earlier. So, okay. Sorry about that. I didn't, just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page. Yep, totally. Wouldn't change it for the world. Shadow's doing good. Very nice. Very nice. I'm ordering some threads for this project. Oh, yeah? Got some very beautiful ones in that package that Pat gifted me. These are some beautiful colors in there. Pearly color looking twist to them. Ooh, she's opening up. Oh, the sky she be wetting. Does get in trouble. Oh, whoa. All right, memoirs. You take care. On the 4th of July, 35 years married, and our son is 35 too. I was 2 months pregnant I was 2 months pregnant with a prior 2-year engagement. Laugh out loud. His brother told him, do the math. Laugh out. Surprise! This year would have been 41 years for me and my late hubby. I can't believe I was married 14 years before you. 95. 95, yep. Met Pop at the beginning part of 92. Very early part of 92. And we were friends for a little bit, and then we started dating. I was like, wait a second, this guy doesn't think I'm crazy? He doesn't think I'm nuts? Or if he did, he never said it? All right. Oops. Did I? Seems like I'm missing one. Uh-oh. Tops of these seahorses. What did I miss? Oh, I missed a row on 2 of them. What? Whoa. That's okay. I thought their head was a little squished. Huh. I can fix that. I can. I'm pretty sure I can. Just take those stitches out and then make sure you leave enough to tie. That's all right. 92 was the year you had Katie. Time flies, man. Let me tell you. Time totally flies. Oh, there we go. Now we got the Sophie cam. She's more in her. There, see, it takes up the whole couch. She's got left-hand side and right-hand side. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. So adorable. You're so cute, Toby. Cutest dog ever, man. Let me tell you. Thank you. That's the one I sent it to. Just wanted you to know that I said. Okay. Oh, interesting. I didn't see it. When did you send it though? Anybody have any questions about this project? It's free in the description below. It's relatively easy. You only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 colors, but even that, you could just do 1 color or 2 colors, alternate. So, hello, Katie. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Set this free pattern, description below, Seaside Blues, using a variety of different fabrics. Yeah. Of course, the cutest dog around. So cute. I think I should she's not laying on her quilt, which is the colored one next to it. She's laying on the other side of the couch. She's claiming it all. It's all her quilt. It's nice just listening to the rain. Then again, like I said, I'm going to get wet when I go back into the house. Because I didn't have lunch. I grabbed some fruit chewy thingies, which I don't want anymore. So, and then I had 2 Oreos. Looking for cool spots. Well, it's not really even hot here. It's only like 74 in here. Looks like 74 maybe. It's actually quite nice, and the breeze coming through that window every little bit is looking good. So, yeah. Okay, well, if nobody has any questions, or if you do, you can always leave them in the comments below. But I think that we'll call that for today. I'm going to go grab myself a fresh hot cup of tea and something half decent to eat for lunchy bit. Okay, bye, Katie, because we're taking off anyways. So, other than that, we will be here Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern and Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, so and Friday we'll be working on a project that I've designed. Obviously it's because it's Canada Day. It's got some red and white fabric. It's actually cream and red, but that'll do. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. You too. Thank you. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. And I will see if I can try and find you, Suzanne. Once I grab a bite to eat, maybe I'll give you a call, or at least try and find you on there. So on Facebook, so we can discuss that quilt, the one you won, the crappy crazy 8. So, because I'd like to get it on the long arm and get it mailed to you. So the long arm's empty at this point in time. We could load her up. So, if I can't find you on the Facebook thingy, I will. I'll just give you a call. Okay. So, yes. See you Friday. If not, we'll see you Saturday. Thank you very much for your time. Greatly appreciate every single one of you. Sending you big hugs and loves, and hope you have a fantastic rest of the week. So, big hugs. Okay. Thumbs and upses. Yes, please do. If you're looking for something to do or someplace to go check out Kathy Quilts and Crafts and tell her you came over from here, so she knows we're feeling the love. Okay, that we're sending the love her way. Okay, she's a good peep. She's a good peep. Okay, so thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye. Stay out of trouble. I know it's hard. Oh boy, I know it's hard.